This is a little solar-powered rechargeable LED flashlight keyring that I added to an order from a supplier called heavends. And it's pretty typical of the type. It's got a button, you can light the LEDs in the end, and supposedly when you put it in a window it recharges. Now, in the past I've bought some of these from different suppliers, and they've ranged from having very defective solar cells. You can clearly see from the pattern on them they're defective and not working in any way whatsoever. And another one's they've had a fake solar cell. It's just been printed in a bit of plastic or paper. But this one does appear to have a real working solar cell. But there's only one way to find out if it's real and if it's actually charging the batteries, and that's to open it up. So this is either glued together. Normally they have a couple of screws. This one is either glued together or it's pressed fit together, but it looks so close that it does look like it's glued. So I'm going to try and take this to bits, and if I don't have any luck I shall pause the video. So let's see if I can slit without slitting my fingers. Ooh, actually that went in quite easy. Ah! It's not cracking, so I think this is just press fit. That's good. Screwdriver. Oh, screwdriver falls to bits. Can I get that module out? Okie dokie. So, the solar panel. Right. I don't see any resistors between the battery and LED now. Is that just a single cell, or is it two? If it's rechargeable, I'd expect it might actually just be a single cell. The solar panel is connected to the LED negative at that end, and then goes from the positive onto here. Oops, that lifts up. Along here. And where I would have expected a diode, there's nothing. So the track, I would have expected just a surface mount diode maybe sold across there, or even an ordinary diode like a 1N4148 to recharge the cell. What? Okay, CR2016, they're not rechargeable cells. It's fake. That means that this torch is going to last as long as these non-rechargeable cells, and it must be a stack of two because it says 2016 and they're only 1.6 millimeters thick. For reference, the CR indicates the type of cell. It's the sort of lithium button cell, non-rechargeable. The 2016, the 20 is the diameter in millimeters, and the 16 is the thickness in tenths of a millimeter. So one of the most common types of cell is the CR2032, and that's 20 millimeters diameter by 3.2 millimeters thick. So if that's fake, is the solar panel real? That'd be very odd if it was a real solar panel. So since I've got a cheapy meter here with crocodile clips on it, and since that I can connect this one to the negative here and this one to the positive of the solar panel, and I'm getting voltage. Hold it up to the light and I get a good 7 volts out of that, but what sort of current am I getting? I'll just put it, short circuit it effectively in the current range of the meter. A couple of milliamps, so that's actually a decent solar cell, but it's just not connected to the batteries, which is probably just as well since they're not rechargeable. Well, that's a bit disappointing, really. Everything's there except a rechargeable cell. Now, in some other ones I opened that did have the real rechargeable cell, there was no protection on it. It just, you know, the solar panel was putting out a higher voltage than the cell could theoretically tolerate. So theoretically, if it was just sitting in a bright window all day, it would overcharge the cell to the point it could potentially fail. But that's not going to happen here because it's a duffer. So, oh well. This came from a supplier, heavends, maybe DS stands for defective shit or deceiving shit. That's a bit annoying. I might complain to them about that then and see what happens. Especially, let me see, it cost £1.70, which, you know, you can get real ones for about £1 from British pound stores, dollar stores. So yeah, that's not a good result. Oh well, that happens.